Hello, and welcome to the Monster Painter. Today, we are chipping away at my pile of shame and painting up a couple of Chaos Dwarf wizards. And here they are on the shelf of shame with their dreadful, shameful paint jobs. This fellow is a Chaos Dwarf Sorcerer, not a wizard. I'm always mixing that up. And he's from the evil dwarf faction of the old Games Workshop game Warhammer Fantasy Battles. And while the faction goes back into the mists of Warhammer Fantasy Battle history right to the beginning, the golden age for these guys was in the golden age for Warhammer Fantasy Battles, the mid-90s to about the end of the century, where they got discontinued for low sales, but they later obtained a cult status, a cult of which I am a member of. I much prefer the Chaos Dwarves over the Dungeons & Dragons evil dwarves, the Druegar, who feel like they're tacked on as cousins of the Drow, the Dungeons & Dragons evil elves, which are way more fun. But while, the Druegar are rather bland, the Chaos Dwarves are quite exciting, having big tusks, the result of chaos mutations caused during the faction's formation and separation from the regular dwarves. They run a city-state with a couple of outposts in the wastelands, and they call it an empire. And they like to build ziggurats, and maybe they do control a hegemonic empire of sorts, controlling trade amongst the Chaos faction and supplying all those crazy Chaos warriors with their funky Baroque armour and incredibly powerful weapons. Yeah, maybe. In the lore, Chaos Dwarf Sorcerers are demonsmiths, binding extra-dimensional entities into weapons and armor Elric of Melnibone style. My Chaos Dwarf Sorcerer, however, is destined to lead a warband in Frostgrave. I've always wanted a Chaos Dwarf warband. And with that crazy hat and flashy dress, he's going to have to be an elementalist. They're the flashiest school, and I definitely can see this guy zapping his rivals and gathering the treasure. I think his backstory is he's going to be sent by his overlord to the frozen city to try to find ancient artifacts and discover what secret knowledge the ancient wizards of old Felstad had about demons and the summoning of demons. At any rate, that's all I have left to say about this miniature. And that means it's time to cue the music. And here's the final product, a blue Chaos Dwarf Sorcerer. His red brother there came along for the ride, although the footage of him being painted was all left on the cutting room floor. I'm pretty happy with this guy. I think he's going to make an excellent Frostgrave warband leader. And, don't mind this guy too. He looks very sinister. And they're pretty evil guys. And I'm pretty pleased with the results. Next week on the Monster Painter, we're going to be playing Star Wars miniatures. But it's going to be Orcs versus Wookiees.
Orcs versus Wookiees. That's ridiculous. But what's not ridiculous is hitting the like button, making a comment, or hitting the subscribe button. Brother. Orcs versus Wookiees. Doing a battle report. This is insane. He's never done a battle report. I don't know if he can pull it off. Bah!